Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and into my home. Today we are doing a reset of my home after a fun swim day with my daughters and grandkids. In this pool you're seeing all but one of my biological grandkids. The one missing is Peyton, my 10-year-old granddaughter who lives in Alaska. I have the sound muted, but in it you can hear me saying, "Is there anything better on this earth than grandkids?" I honestly don't think so. I feel so incredibly blessed when I have almost all my grandkids together. It amazes me at God's willingness to bless me so greatly. Together, my husband and I have 16 grandkids plus one on the way. That includes bonus kids who have married into our family. Now, we only had room in our backyard for a plunge pool, but we hope to one day see every single one of our grandkids in this pool that we built with them in mind.
Getting out of this one.
Where there are little ones, you will find trails of messes. So we're going to get this cleaned back up.
So why don't you rest for a while? I'll be by your side all the time. You will need all of your strength.
Although the pool is complete, the yard is still being worked on. So as you can see, there are muddy dog prints everywhere. So I want to really give these floors a deep cleaning. I use my E-cloth mop to keep up with the day-to-day messes on the floor, but today I want to use my O-Cedar spin mop and add a little bleach to the bucket. Okay, let's get these towels washed and then we will head back to the back deck to get it cleaned back up. But first, here's a quick peek of all my Halloween decor this year. I'll be doing an unbagging in just a bit. Now that we have the pool in, I need to go ahead and add the patio to my cleaning schedule. I can't stress enough the importance of a cleaning routine to help maintain a space for you and your family to enjoy. Yes, the pool is expensive, and my husband does a great job at maintaining and keeping it clean. But in order to enjoy the pool, we need to also keep the seating areas tidy. The rug needs to be free of debris, and the tables need to be wiped down regularly. So I need to go ahead and add that into my cleaning routines and also into a zone cleaning for the deep cleaning. If you follow the Fly Lady system, I consider my morning, evening, and weekly home blessing routines as my maintenance cleaning. I am maintaining the upkeep of all the hard work that I do during zone cleaning. If you slack on maintenance cleaning, then the messes will quickly get out of hand and threaten to steal the joy that you just created by cleaning the space in the first place. Now, don't for a second think that I have everything Pinterest perfect, because that's not true, and in fact, it's not my goal, and I hope that you're not caught in the trap of perfectionism. If you are, my perfectionism video will explain how I pulled myself out of that trap. I'll link this video at the end of this video. Maintaining a space is about resetting it to the way that you left it after your zone cleaning. So, out here, I would do the same 7 tasks that I do inside. Now, I know that the Fly Lady system has a zillion tasks, but I find that my 7 tasks has me touching every surface of my space, including the outdoor areas. If you want to learn more about my zone cleaning routines, I will add the playlist to the end of this video. We had a storm last night, and that's why all the furniture has been pushed up against the window. So you're going to see me putting everything back now. If this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, let me introduce myself. My name is Michelle, and I make videos that encourage women to reclaim the peace in their lives through cleaning, organizing, and setting up routines. If you're needing this kind of encouragement and motivation, go ahead and click on that subscribe button. I would love to have you here. And after you subscribe, leave me your name and where you're from down in the comments. I truly love getting to know each and every one of you. I'm giving the outside of these sliders a full wipe down because last night's rainstorm blew in a lot of sand and dust that stuck to the windows. These sliders were an investment that we chose during the building process. We bought land with a view and we wanted a clear shot of that view. Like the courtyard in our front, we use this back patio as an extension of our home. Our former home was much larger than this one, but we wanted a new space with less rooms and more entertaining areas for our kids and grandkids. We often leave these sliders open so that company can walk into the courtyard and see all the way out the back. This area is beautiful during Christmas. We set it up with outdoor heaters and family can sit out here. It's all that we envisioned when we built this house. Okay, now that we've got the outdoors all clean, I'll go in and get the inside reset. I'll start by touching up areas with the handprints on the inside of these sliders. Since I'm overheated from working outside, I'm going to show you these cooling cloths that I bought to help cool me down. All you do is wet it and wear it around your neck. It stays cold for a long time and it only needs to be rinsed under cold water in order to reactivate it. And I'm also going to make me a bottle of liquid IV to replenish my electrolytes. Okay, let's go swap over the towels, and then we can get started on tidying up the house. Remember how I told you that I've used a day timer for at least 20 years, but when 2020 hit, I couldn't bring myself to open it? Well, I'm excited to say that I purchased Kimmy's planner from She's in Her Apron, and I'm once again enjoying using it. She has added in many of the things that I like to keep me organized. How about you? Do you use a daily planner? And if so, which brand do you use? Okay, while I'm getting all the fur and dry mud vacuumed up, I want to continue talking about maintenance, because this also includes setting up a schedule to care for our cleaning tools. All the things that we allow into our home needs maintenance in order for it to work properly. We have gotten so accustomed in this day and age to replace things when we think that they are no longer working. But our things would work longer if we maintained and took proper care of them. Here's an example. When I think back to the vacuum that my mother used, I can picture one vacuum. That's the one that we had my whole childhood. Back then, products like vacuums were very well made. Hardly any of it was made of plastic, most was made of metal, and they were built like a beast. Well, nowadays, the vacuum companies are expecting that you're going to repurchase a vacuum every few years, and if that's not your plan, you have to routinely maintain it. According to the Consumer Reports' latest surveys, upright vacuum cleaners usually aren't worth fixing after 5 years, and canisters after 7 years. So, if you want them to last longer, then we need to maintain them. At the end of this video, I'm going to take you along as I clean my Dyson cordless and my Roomba. Both of these are workhorses in my home because I use them at least once a day. We grilled hot dogs for all the kids, so that's what you're seeing me clean up now. And I'm also cleaning up our morning dishes.
Isn't here right now, baby. An absent mind came to roam around. Captured you in a foggy cloud, baby. Standing on my toes on the edge, I'm ready to go. See it clear when the shadows are lit, I'm ready to go. I'm taking matters into my own hands now. Let's face it, we only got this life to live out. So follow me, I'm ready to go. I'll take the lead, I'm ready to go. Bumps in the road, many obstacles. But when we fall, we get up and go, baby. The way they think is paradoxical. Captured you in a foggy cloud, baby. Standing on my toes on the edge, I'm ready to go. See it clear when the shadows are lit, I'm ready to go. I'm taking matters into my own hands now. Let's face it, we only got this life to live out. So follow me, I'm ready to go. I'll take the lead, I'm ready to go. Even if you lose your hope, I will be there to pick you up. Even if you can't let go, I'll untie the invisible ropes that keep you down. I'm taking matters into my own hands now. Let's face it, we only got this life to live out. So follow me, I'm ready to go. I'll take the lead, I'm ready to go. Ready to go.
I'm really enjoying using the E-Cloth stainless steel microfiber system. The stripe side has the bristles for tough spots, and the other side has the infamous microfibers that grabs onto debris quickly. I'm going to go ahead and wet it, and then we'll quickly wipe down the stovetop with it. My husband bought this small keyboard vacuum to help keep control of all the mess that the coffee grinds makes in the morning. This model is no longer available, but I'll link one that is very similar. The top to my salt container broke, so I replaced it, but I used this one to hold the trash from the morning coffee. Okay, let's get to deep cleaning these floors. In my bucket, I add about a teaspoon of powder Tide, and I'm going to throw in a splash of bleach, and then I fill it up with very hot water. I love to mop my floors. It's one of my favorite chores. Do you have a favorite chore that you can't wait to get to during your routines? At least mine's the very last chore, so I'm forced to get everything else done before it. It's like the cherry on the cake for all my hard work up to now. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and get to cleaning the vacuum cleaners. I'm going to start off here with my Dyson V10 Animal Series. I'll link this vacuum below along with the products that I show you today. I'm going to first take it apart. However, I'm only taking apart anything not requiring a screwdriver. I'm focusing on rinsing the filter and the canister, and then I'll use a paintbrush to dust off all the other lint in and from the actual vacuum. You don't want to get this part of your vacuum wet. You also need to be certain that the filter is completely dry before you reassemble it. Now, after you've cleaned your vacuum's filter, don't be surprised at how different your vacuum will sound. It can be a bit alarming at first because it's so different from what it was right before you cleaned it. The airflow and the suction is way more efficient now, and by cleaning it, you're removing the extra strain on the motor, which helps your vacuum to last longer for you. Okay, so now we're going to work on my Roomba. His name is Manny. Do you have a Roomba and have you named him? So anyways, we've had this Roomba for about 5 years. And although I would love the one that empties itself, this one is still working great, so I'm going to go ahead and continue maintaining it. Unbeknownst to me, I was cleaning this Roomba while my husband was ordering a new battery and brushes and filter for this one. The battery hasn't been changed since we purchased the vacuum, so it's time to do that. We change out the filters quite often. However, these are washable filters, so you don't have to put a new one in every time. You just need to focus on keeping this one clean. I don't know if you can get this part of the Roomba wet, so I'm going to go ahead and err on the side of caution and just continue brushing it out. I launch Manny a couple of times a day to help me keep up with all the pet fur. I have one of my grandchildren who is allergic to pet fur, so I like to be sure to clean up as much as I can before she comes over. Alright, so here's the products that I bought for Halloween this year. There are some things for Thanksgiving and Christmas in here. I am a pre-planner, so I'd like to have things ready in time. Now, next week, I'll be doing my Halloween Clean and Decorate with me, and I'll be adding in touches of Halloween into my already existing fall decor. However, I did purchase a new blow-up for the front yard, and I'm hoping that it's going to come in time for me to set it up. I told you that my Christmas theme this year was emerald greens, so I found these beautiful candle holders that will be perfect for my dining table. Things like this are very reasonably priced at TJ Maxx and HomeGoods, so if you're looking to add a new pop of color or to change your color altogether, I would always suggest looking at these places first. Let the bulk of your color change be inexpensive, and then you can add in 1 or 2 higher ticket items. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get these towels folded up and put away, so that way they're ready for whoever wants to come over and swim next. What a blessing it is to have this pool available for our little ones. I wouldn't typically suggest white towels out by the pool. However, I have these extra white towels that I've been meaning to donate, so they'll work perfectly until I can purchase different pool towels. I'm not really wanting a lot of color out here, so I'm looking for a specific color scheme, and that's what's taken me so long to find towels. Before we end this video, I want to answer a question that you might have. You might be wondering where I add into my schedule routine maintenance of my investments. I do mine on the week that I'm in that zone cleaning. Okay, I know this can be a bit confusing, so let me give you an example. If I'm zone cleaning in the laundry room, then I will also be looking to maintain the things that I keep in the laundry room, like the dryer, the washer, the refrigerator, the vacuum, and my kitty's scoopless cat litter box, and even her feeding station. Now, some of these things don't need to be deep cleaned every month. However, I'm sure to check up on it to see if I need to do something with it. Now, I may not do this on the day that I'm doing my zone cleaning, but I will add it onto my to-do list for that week. I also do the same thing when I'm in that zone. Let's say, for instance, I'm cleaning the hallway. When I'm cleaning the hallway, I also clean the windows and the window tracks because they're in that zone. And I'll also change the filters to my air conditioner because it's in the zone also. I hope that's all making sense. But I want to thank you for watching my video today. If you enjoyed it, would you please give me a big thumbs up? It makes a huge difference for my channel. If you're not already subscribed, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so that you get reminded every time I post a new video. I'm leaving you the perfectionism video and a playlist of how I zone clean using my 7 tasks. I'll see you again next Sunday where we're going to be doing a Halloween clean and decorate with me. Until then, stay blessed, my friends.